We're taking over the world one kiss at a time. Welcome! It is Zyther for KQ's Squirrel Moggington's fiesta of turkey. Delicious turkey. Last night, some guy got a rock dropped on his head. Our entire kingdom fell into a big hole in the ground. And we got little turkey guy. And we also got a turtle. Which is nice. I've always wanted a turtle. I don't know. An unstoppable blob on the battle. I mean, I do try. But I do feel very stoppable. So far, we haven't had that many deaths. We've only had a couple. Yeah, I think only two or three? Something. I know our main character died once, and that was tragic. But also slightly hilarious, because it was immediately after I displayed hubris, which is the best time to die. And in the game. Alright, I forget if we really checked out the town fully. Can't remember. I think maybe we should go back and poke at that. But, there's stuff. There's stuff to do. Hello, Windchaser. And hello, Kupo. I'm like 90% sure that we probably checked the town out enough, but I think we should go back and poke around a little bit. Oh, Silver Will. Hello, Jades. Araneth and company. So I have to admit, I have absolutely no idea what's coming up. Having never really played. I don't think I've played this far into Shining Force, but I vaguely remember getting Peter. And I vaguely remember him in the party, but I don't remember just about anything. I have no kind of memories whatsoever. I'm a complete tabula rasa. And you've got 45 seconds to do whatever you'd like to do tonight that isn't me. Whoops. Well, I didn't need that plastic spoon anyway. There it goes. It is lost beneath my desk. I will never see it again. Randomizer!
Patients are all
Thank you,
going insane,
Strongman.
and you are trying to fool me. That's not nice.
That's not nice, but it is accurate. Thank you, Maya. Let's go ahead and park the music. Pop over here. Bring you folks down here. And get the game up and underway. Sega. Alright. You're finally here. You look so confused. Yeah, why is it always the exact same intro? Alright, let's get back to Bowie and his adventures. I think we've checked most of the town. Let's see. You can hold the start button to skip past it. That's good to know. Peter the Funk. Oh, Oog is about to level. That's good to know. Alright, let's pop in. What's up, boy? Yeah, Oog is a fan favorite, I'm learning. Let's pick up 2 medical herbs. 1 for Peter. 1 for Oog. Don't need the bronze lance anymore. That's probably true. Bronze lance, go away. Yeah, you got it. Alright, is this a wall? Is this a door? No. This just dead ends. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in his youth. I think this is his youth. I mean, look at this baby child face. You're telling me this is an adult? Then again, look at my baby child face. Are you telling me I'm an adult? Yes, he is 60 or 70 years old. Okay. Never be an adult. Okay, Miss Pan. I was told that there is something hidden in the base. Always be a baby, don't ever be a train. Well, you know what they say, runaway train, you're never going back. Why is there a soccer court in here? Terrapins live a long time. That's valid. Bowie found Warrior Pride. Happy Pride, everyone. What is your gender? Warrior. What the hell does this do? The first alternate promotion item. Oh, it's for warriors and it makes them prideful? The 4 animals of the Chinese zodiac are the tortoise, phoenix, dragon, and tiger. Isn't it specifically the white tiger, or can it be orange flavor? Alright, that was worth finding. Byakko. Yeah. Alright, we're going to the cave, I think. Are we going this way? I don't actually know where we're going. So, this'll be fun. Alright, we're not going to the cave. Lower path. Not here, then. Oh, okay, what do we got? We got some slimes, we got some axe guys, some archers, a bat. Mages. Alright. Let's give him a rumble! I think it's perfectly legal to style on a tiger. You possess 5 courage. I guess that means we can't get you in a dress, like... We're gonna have to force-feed you pizza until you're ready to cross-dress. Is that not how it works? Ice cream parfaits are better than beef. Okay. I don't know. I only played that game for like a couple hours, so. Alright, Chester probably should not actually be absorbing too much XP. Who should get most of the XP? We've got... Bowie should get some. Yaha should get a little. And Oog definitely should get more. I just moved Kazan over next to the bat. Won't be absorbing most of my XP unless he does. I don't know what that means. Hey, Goblin! Alright, it was something. Good work, Sarah. I don't know why I suddenly turned into Binky the Clown when I'm... I don't know. Alright, Bowie needs experience. There we go, that's level 10. You got nothing special whatsoever. Lovely. Oog. Win this battle. No. But you did become level 10, you got 2 attack. That's big for you. And Peter picks up the spare. My bird is on autopilot. Okay. That's fine. I got an auto bird. I don't know how to fly that thing. Alright, everybody just sort of maneuver down this way. Set him on fire in passing. There we go. Alright, we haven't crossed the invisible line that means that enemies come attack us yet. Except for these guys. No? Oog, kill this man. There is a genus of spider named Bowie. Is it named that way? Is it named such because of the spiders from Mars? Our name for it, yeah. The invisible line that means enemies attack us, I've taught you well, you sound Andrea now. Yeah, I kind of understand. I understand that I can, like, fuck around as much as I want, and as long as I don't cross the line, they won't come running at me. But I did cross the line. And now, Bowie is gonna get... No, did not get put to sleep. Remarkable. Yaha, fuck it up. Good fucking Yaha. Can Slate absorb a bow shot? A little bit. Oh, that was a critical. Okay. That makes me feel better. Oog. Bat this kill. My hope is to eventually play through every Shining game that is in English. So, yes, I do hope to play through the scenarios at some point. I've checked to make sure that Shining Force 1 runs on the emulator of choice that I'm using. It seems to work fine. So, I'm hopeful. Are you? Yeah, you're under 6 HP. Why did I put Kazan next to the guy with the axe? Because I have the tactical abilities of a fucking grapefruit. Body block. I didn't think to ask about... Okay. Grapefruits are very tactical, are they? You know what? Grapefruits are kind of like snipers. They will always hit you in the eyeball. Haven't I ever heard of a grapefruit riot? No, I've heard of a grapefruit diet. Snipers hit you in the testicles at 200 frames per second slow-mo. Some do, but not all. It's not really a universal thing. Well, now they're down to 1 HP each. That's cool. Much like testicles. Yeah. We're live on the air for 15 fucking minutes, and you guys are already talking about grape nuts. That's great. That's fantastic. You forgot that the Weird Al parody was Grapefruit Diet. I feel like, I think it's a Bad Hair Day. I feel like that's one of Weird Al's more underrated, CDs. Grape Nut Catapult is my new punk band. The Coolio thing. Oh, yeah. Honestly, not that I remember. Like, I was there, and... Can you get fired out of the Grape Nut Catapult? That would require us to fire you. You're much too valuable to the team. We're gonna have to use, like, long-range healing for this, but I think it's worth it. I mean, Sarah is, basically just generating some MP right now. Wake up before you commit more spelling atrocities. Why should you wait? Just go ahead. No, you what? Well, goodbye, Oog. Unfortunately, Oog had no hit points, so that's a shame, but... We may go back to, we may go back to town and res him. Even the witches aren't casting Blaze too. Hey, witch! It's a staff to the face! You know, I heard it the other way, Flair. I heard that, like, Coolio's manager was pissed, but when Coolio found out, he was cool with it. I'm not sure which way it is. But either way, there was fumbled communication. That was Lady Gaga. Oh, okay. To be fair, she and Coolio are basically the same person. The fighting shorts! It's true, we find your shorts. $50 penalty. Yeah, I think we're gonna, Julio apologized that he was wrong and the song was funny as shit, man. You know? That is the thing about Weird Al. Hey, witch, get a concussion. Oh, big concussion. Sarah learned Blast. I'm delighted by this. Alright, yeah, we're getting out of here, though. Blast you, coward! Think about Weird Al, he has some of the best Transformers. He does have a good Transformer.
Real happiness is just a chemical state. And the doctors won't let me take any drugs.
It's okay. We are going to give Oog some drugs. They will bring him back to life. Wake him up inside. Let's go ahead and save. Blast is a melee range, and if she's in melee range, Sarah can punch with a stick. And it's not like there's a magic stat. It's always gonna do fixed damage. Come along, bird. Huh. Oh man, is there anything secret on this screen? Come on, man. No. Alright, we're doing this again. We're doing this live. Welcome back to the battle map. Gotta get our main character out there as bait. green ooze got damaged. Good. Good for the ooze. Let's actually finish off the ooze, if possible. The intended code is supposed to be that Oog was resistant to fire, ice, and lightning. He is resistant to status effects, invalid pointer, and invalid pointer. Aren't you nostalgic for the days when video games just worked and never needed a patch? I see people say shit like that and I want to slap them so hard. Evolving with a burn heal. Also revolving with a heal. Toe, heal, toe. Yeah, go ahead and shoot Bowie, it's fine. He's got a cloak. A cloak doesn't help, but he has got a cloak, and I think it's cool. Oh, you're going after Slade now. Alright. I don't know why you did that. You had an actual shot. This time, let's keep Oog away from the bats and the mages. Ah, Peter. Peter, are you wearing shorts? Excuse me? Attack 3. Peter may have a place on the force. He was naked. Why couldn't Slade be naked? Beg my pardon. I said, why couldn't Slade be naked? People think patches make devs lazy, and that's not true. Patches give lazy dev an excuse. Yeah. I think, honestly, if you make something as complicated as a video game, you're gonna fuck up somewhere. And it's better if you have a route to fixing that fuck up. Alright, how are you? A little injured. Not enough that I'm worried about it. Spoken like someone who never played a Microprose game. Oh, what, are they flawless? Oh, flare. Games are going to ship in an unplayable state, no matter what we do. This has been true as long as there have been video games. From the day that the video game was born. This bat is gonna come over and ruin my week. Yep, here he comes. He's coming to ruin my weekend. Hi, Blaze level 2. It's not even the weekend yet. And already it's ruined. Well, now that this bat has used its MP, I can just step in and heal. There we go. Admiring my tidy checkerboard positioning. That's because the last time I didn't do checkerboard positioning, I ate shit and died. Or rather, I ate Blaze 2 and died. Which is even more embarrassing. Alright, get in there. Splat. $1996? Is this game that new? Huh. I thought this was 94 for some reason. Just shooting from... Oh, okay. I have no idea what year this game was released in. Stand away. Open fire. Chester's doing fine out there. Cousin, you're not doing much. Well, that's AoE. You're not doing much. Just set this man on fire. 94 is it. The Game Whisperer. That's me. Meanwhile, I am apparently kill-feeding Peter. Because... Peter is neat. Oh, you have Blaze level 1 left. Okay, well... Shining Force 2 and Phantasy Star 4 came out close enough together to star in magazine ads together. Peak Genesis era, apparently. Like, that is a 1-2 punch. We have to go back. We do not have to go back. We can stay right here. We can emulate. The games still work. They still function. Final Fantasy III, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound. All admittedly solid. He got an HP, he did. He will live marginally longer. Meanwhile, this fucking show-off has gone up, like, attack 5 points in the, like, 10 minutes he's been in the party. You little grandstander. Peter is your second unarmed attacker. Who is the first? Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess I forgot that the helmet wasn't really an official weapon. I'm used to weird-ass weapons in JRPGs. JARPAs. Peter, what you do? You're a flying unit, Peter. You're a flying unit, Peter. Come to us. Join us here on this side of the map. Alright, let's snipe a witch. Alright, 2 HP. That's why you said unfortunately. Oh, yeah, alright. I can kinda see the unfortunately then. Really? All these high-value targets, and you go after my flaming carrot. Get sorted. You're a flying eunuch. Look. Bird anatomy is weird, okay? A billion phoenixes! You would not believe your eyes. Okay, Chester is officially out of level range for this little saga. Well, this is gonna leave 1 HP. I'm wrong! Nice work, cousin. Let's go bowling. Alright, Sarah, repair the rat. For what little it actually matters. Yeah, it matters to me. It matters to me emotionally. Cast Fix Rat, yes. The rat may not be happy about that, but the rat can apparently join Peter. We don't want 1 billion rats. Speak for yourself? Alright, stand there and get hit by, Witch Blast. That's how the Black Plague happened. Look, it was a good time for everybody. Are you gonna cast Fireball on me? No, good. Chester's poisoned! Yay! Do we have a fucking antidote? Her name is Sarah. Okay. Is it a Yaha Blast? It could be. Aw, you just come zipping over there. Jaha has one right there. Okay, good. Assuming Bowie lives through this turn. Antidotes are the thing with the blue flower-looking thing. Thank you. Blue flower, red thorns. I'm not looking to go scavenge one. That's level 12, MP plus 2, and some agility. That's nice. Do stabbing. Good stabbing. Ah! My fucking turtle! What? Let's finish this level. We're not too far out. We're not too far from done. I'm full of hatred. Vampire bats are officially on my shit list. Good hit, Sarah. Well, at least I can... Stretch your long-ass body over 1 square, please. This is fine. Peter blasted him with the Hypno Rays. Alright. Interesting. North, okay. Okay, but there's like a cave down here. Am I wearing the slippers? Yes, I am. These are staying on for the rest of the game. You're a spy from the new town, aren't you? You're back again. Mayor, Mayor! Fuck these people. Alright, now we gotta do this. Okay, we're back again. Again. It's locked. It's locked! A very deep well. Historian Kesseron. Locked? There's a sand pit. There's a hollow to put something into. I knew it. This tree is suspicious as fuck. Is there a ninja in this tree? Historian Pusseron. Locked? Probably also locked. I'm gonna have to go see the fucking mayor, aren't I? Yeah. There's probably nothing in this field. Who are you? What are you? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith. A group of soldiers were just here. Soldiers must be waiting beyond the gate. Be careful. You're so persistent. What do you want? You suddenly appear in Parmesia and build a castle? I don't know who you are, but all big cities like war. No, we're just playing Populous over there. Do you want me to lower your city into the ocean? I can do that. I've never seen such impolite and violent guests. He's right. You came here to capture Parmesia. We'll never obey you. Go away! You talk too much. Hey, Bowie, why don't you say something? I can't stand this. Hey, you! I think I understand how you feel, but listen to me. Why? I'm not from Granseal. I just visited there. You think they came to Parmesia to conquer it? Well, you're wrong. They were forced to leave their island due to a disaster. They're good people. You don't have to be so paranoid. Who are you? I'm Peter. I'm a phoenix that lives in Mount Volcano. A phoenix? The legendary bird! I don't know if we're legendary or not. I'm very glad to meet you. Oh, they're friends of yours, my. Of course, we of Ribble will become... Ribble? Your fucking town name is Ribble? I don't know if we want to be your allies. I promise we will welcome you when you visit us again. For Mount Blaze, Mount Thunder, and Mount Freeze. Yeah. And Mount Moon. There's nothing in there. Our ancestors came from Rune, a southern island, long ago. Since then, we've traveled up here. The mountains to the north block our journey. Are you going to Mount Volcano? That's Peter's hometown? He's a hometown hero. Anyway, we better get, I can't find it! The hidden door to the ancient ruins must be near this tree. Okay. Anyway, we better get some resurrections going on. But the soul still burns. 110 gold. You're an expensive little booger. Oh, poison. Right, the poison chosen to chill Chester. Oh, I don't know. 10 gold coins. That's a lot. We could just leave him poisoned. Yes, Chester's poisoned. Chester's worth at least 10 gold coins. Nobody's paralyzed, nobody's cursed. Beat him up and earn 50. Beat him up and earn bip-a-dip, dip. Hey, there's a centaur. The people in this village are cowards. When do they ever go adventuring? I can't take it anymore. Hey, would you mind if I joined you? Apparently not. We got May, who is legally distinct from May. Now let's go! Yeah, alright. She is, like the world's most delicate flower, shatters if handled by anything other than the delicate fingers of a lesbian. But she'll be fine, I'm sure. Kesseran is a historian, but Mr. Rohe is smarter than him. I saw a strange hollow in a tree. Does something go there? Is what you're looking for in Ribble? I don't know. I just got here, man. Passaran and I are pupils of Mr. Rode of Hassan. The ancient ruins around here are very interesting to us. We're sure there are ruins under Ribble, but we can't find the door. I found the door in 15 seconds! It's the most obvious feature in your entire town. I think that tree had something to do with it. They're Rhodes scholars. Oh, God. Found Kesseran's diary. Bowie reads it. I spent another day searching for it. I'll never give up! I'll find the caravan, even if I have to travel all over the continent. I need the Achilles sword to defeat the giant Taros in the shrine. Achilles! My dad went to the cave in the north, but I'm not worried. He's very strong. Blump. To Mount Volcano. Go east and then go north along the river. A cave is there. But I don't recommend you enter such a terrible place. We call it the Cave of Darkness. You can't see anything inside. The cave is the only way to get to Mount Volcano. Is Peter a light source? The hand axe? No, I think we've got one of those. Ooh, new knife. In case of emergencies, Peter may be used as a torch. good. What about you? Fairy powder. What does this do? Cures poison and paralysis/stunned. Okay. That's a useful purchase. I should probably buy more of that. Men are so selfish. My husband has gone to the east to work. What about me? Bright honey. Intelligence. No, there is no intelligence stat in this game. MP? We recently came from Asan of the north and the south. It was once very prosperous, but now it's desolate. Bright honey is MP, I think, right? I think I might just sit on that for a little bit. Nobody's currently struggling. Alright, so we're supposed to go east and then north, I think, but I saw a cave. And I want to peek in the cave. Hi, what are you? I'm Pasaran of Ribble. I'm studying the ancient petroglyphs. Rode told me about a family who has an ancient tomb in Parmesia. According to my studies, his house should be around here somewhere. Or maybe it's to the east? That progression roadblock reminds me of Lufa 2, where the doors are just sealed off via increasingly more ridiculous reason. Yes, Lufa 2, Rise of the Soapsuds. As opposed to Lufa 1, the Bath Sponge of Doom. This way? Well, there are enemies this way, so this must be the correct way to go. Anyway, I just remember, like, in Lufa 2, every door was sealed up by some increasingly ridiculous excuse. Lufa 3, the Grand Drain of Darkness. Oh, I keep forgetting Lufa 3 exists. And then there's that, like, DS remake of 2. And I think there's a Game Boy Color one, or Game Boy Advance one, something. And there is a fan-made sequel that I'm kind of thinking of pulling up someday. Like, non-canon. Anyway, there's a fan-made sequel. Somebody made a sequel in RPG Maker. And that's the kind of thing that I'm always happy to look at. Shameful retcon. To be fair, Theruvian, I think, I'm pretty convinced that you think anything made after about the year 2005 is a shameful retcon of something. Okay, admittedly, fighting Gades repeatedly is, probably not a good look. Oh, that goblin dodged my attack? I keep forgetting they can do that. Bit off base with that one. Did I get out of the 90s? That's 22. That's okay. After 2005, yeah, is it because I got out of the 90s? Is 1999 the cutoff? I'm just trying to zero in on the timeline. So what you're saying is that the Lufia 2 remake should have been called Gades to Infinity. Yeah, seems to be absorbing axe hits like a champion. Good work there. I genuinely can't find anything for me to do. Honestly, I've seen more defenders of the remake than I have haters. Okay, hold up. What exactly are you? Yeah, this is our Dark Dwarf, and you got big attack, and that's about it. Alright, cool. Does not know fire stuff. Will not surprise me with fire stuff abruptly. That witch, however, is... And I forgot about the bat. I forgot about the 2 bats. There are 2 bats. 3 bats. Okay. Mostly I just forget things. I would like more, actual range in my rangers. Nope. At some point, those bats are gonna come in, and I'm gonna regret every life choice I've ever made. Ballistas and Siege Magic are Fire Emblem alt Siege Magic, you say? I like the concept of Siege Magic. Alright, that's gonna have the dwarf come up. This might have the bat come down. Yeah, I have very little Fire Emblem experience. Like, mostly just Path of Radiance? No. Pools of Radiance? No, that's the, D&D thing. The GameCube one. With Ike. Path of Radiance was the GameCube. Okay, what was I thinking of that was on the Wii? Never mind. Radiant Dawn. There's too much radiance. It's too bright. Alright, here comes the witch. And May's first thing is taking some damage. Really? You had to do this. He's just a little guy. It's his birthday. He's like a scarecrow. Alright. Unfortunately, Sarah doesn't have jet legs, so she can't get over there. So... Okay, I love the perspective on this dwarf. The Dark Dwarf, I love the perspective on this character. Like, The axe is huge. I love it. Wasn't jet legs the power of Cyborg 002? I believe so. I think the power of Cyborg 002 was the ability to eat food without getting it up that nose. Oh, the magic teeth. Right. Who was it? 003, maybe? I don't know. I know one of them had the magic power of being a baby. That's as much as I remember. Most of what I remember about Cyborg 007, or whatever it was like the ending theme song, Genesis of Next. Fucking love that theme song. I cannot remember a thing about the anime. Where is the bat that's down to the south? It is still down to the south. Alright. Well, come attack Slade, you wiener. I remember one of the cyborgs... Oh, you're gonna... Really? You cannot leave Kazan alone. Not for 5 minutes. Here, get healed. Congratulations, you made the bat expend all of its MP. Oh, 01 was the baby, 004 was the Muppet, 003 was the girl. You can really tell that this series started in the, I believe it was the early 70s. 60s? 60s, I think. Hey, Jaha's level 11 now. When do I get to start promoting? I know I can't yet. When do I get to start? 20 plus. Ugh. How long is this game? May go stand over here. Like, am I gonna get anybody promoted before the end of this game? Long enough that it's not uncommon to end at level 25 to 30 promoted. Oh, so I'm in this for like an investment. Okay, I did not realize that. I'm here for the next fucking month. Shining Force Summer. Great. Okay. Hot Centaur Summer! Ooh, spring break! No, wait, not spring. Get the fuck away from that bat. So it took 2 streams to basically finish out a chapter. That's acceptable. It literally did take 2 streams to finish out a chapter. So, yeah, okay. Good magic resist, Sarah. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, priest girl. No! That's a cool dodge sprite. I don't want you next to the witch. Peter, please come here and do something. Like anything? Peter? Honey, please? Oh, so it's like a Wild Arms 3 level investment. I can deal with that. Like, that's okay. Okay, Chester! Go get proactive. Nice. Nice proactivity. That is some proactivity. You are schlonking my shit right now. Come on, man. Is it because he's orange? Is it the orange that makes him, like, so flammable? Oh, now you're doing freeze. Peter, honey. We need to have a little talk about contribution. Oog's level 12. That's nice. See, I'm doing that thing. I'm doing that dumb thing that's counterproductive for strategy games, where I attempt to get everybody more or less evenly leveled and at the same general, you know, instead of, like, power leveling the 1 or 2 good units who will actually be with me the entire game. Which is what I should be doing, but I'm not. If you've played the game before, and therefore, you know, exhibiting psychic activity, you know which characters are actually good and deserve to have experience points given to them. I don't, so... Kazin? I can't reach him. I can't reach Kazin, that's fine. There are 44 plot mandatory battles. The usual Gaiden had about 25. OG Shining Force 1 had 30. I do remember 30 because that was a nice round number. That felt like the correct number of battles to be having. Although apparently it was actually like 34, so... So I'm gonna say something that will mark me as potentially a crazy person. May's battle sprite strongly reminds me of Claire Redfield. And that's kind of immediately endearing her to me. So Bowie, are you gonna die? Yes, you're gonna die, okay. Well, let's go at this again. Alright, well... how do I see... Yeah, that was half of our gold. I didn't save at Ribble, so it sent me back to New Granseal. Oh. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well, let's walk back. The salted run back. Yeah, everybody keeps their XP. I just lose some money. That's probably gonna hurt me later. We won't hide from you anymore. Rebel has many ancient ruins. Okay. Where's your church? My dad went to the cave in the north. Okay. I don't care. Thank you, goodbye. Now, as I said last night, the real problem is gonna come when we hit Shining Force 3, where death will break the bonds of friendship. And that will mean, bad things. We're going north, right? So, we are never allowed to die in Shining Force 3 for any reason. We did not go north. Maybe we go around the mountain and then north. I've already forgotten where we were going. We are in fact coming around the mountain. Okay. Here we go again! Kazan, this time, please, for the love of God, do not fucking get set on fire. Unless you die 20 times in a row and you don't have the cash for me. I remember this. I remember this happening to me in Shining Force 1. I think on the boat? Not while I was streaming, when I was a kid. But I think I got boat locked. It was bad. I don't know, I'm bad at video games. Okay, here he comes. Oh, he gets hit. Alright, this time let's try to keep him above, like, 13 hit points. Fox and Elf stomp the world. See, that sounds fucking fantastic! Why would I want to avoid that? Oh. Alright. Where you go, Chester? My dude hanging. Oh, okay. Everybody is contributing very hard. Except Peter, who I guess is not technically a member of the Force. I do know a few things about Shining Force 3. I know that you're finally allowed to, like, choose which weapon path to go down, and each weapon, gains proficiencies and shit. And I know that, monks are even more useful because they can actually kill undead permanently, whereas nobody else can do that. And that's about all I know. So, you know, expect me to lean even more on monks in Shining Force 3. No doubt. Agility? You got a level that was entirely agility? That's it? I feel repulsed. Do bows not work based off, like, strength or something? Because that's the only way I can excuse this. Alright, here comes the freeze. Bowie taking more hits. Let's get you down south to... Alright. All agility does is influence initiative. I'm gonna cry. Why can't we have nice archers? We have had too many nice archers for far too long. Were they in video games I played? Are they hiding and, like, shining fucking wisdom or something? At least Chester will never betray me. Really? You just want to burn this dwarf. Okay, yeah, admittedly, Final Conflict was good. Oh my goodness. Why have you done this to me? Alright, well, you go stand next to Sarah. Sarah can make some experience for herself. This is fine. We will just retreat Centaur. Yeah, his name is Centaur now. Chester, backwards. Good hit, good hit. May, can you, I guess you can. Okay, well that's not terrible. And I mean, Claire Redfield wasn't blonde. But that's okay. We need to get May a jacket with "Let Me Live" written on the back. Oh my goodness gracious. Tonight is a bad night for everyone. Level 13. Alright. It's worse than we thought. What atrocities have been committed in my name? Resident Evil 5 Jill. She's not rebounding around the level like a hyperkinetic howler monkey. So I kind of refute that, but... That just reminds me of, like, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And when they put out the obligatory, like, patch or whatever, they nerfed Jill, and I remember, like, Seth Killian or whoever was in charge of balance at Capcom at that time was like, we had to do it. She had too strong tech. Nobody figured it out, but she had some powerful tech that we had to balance out. And as far as I know, nobody has ever figured out what the fuck he was talking about. Which, admittedly, is very Seth Killian, but... I'm sorry, I'm probably, like, way too in the weeds with fighting game stuff for most people. How about that new Virtua Fighter, huh? Looking good. Looking sweaty. Onimusha's back. That's true. Onimusha is back. Dynasty Warriors 3 is back. Specifically Dynasty Warriors 3. With Sega officially... Yeah, they have. They've shown it off, like, officially. Yeah, that's the thing that gets me, is that Dynasty Warriors 3 Remastered will allow you to use the original character models and the original English voice acting. Which I think is a fascinating choice. Like, at this point, we are really just here because your PlayStation 2 won't turn on anymore. Star Ocean 2 would have been the perfect remake if it let you use the bad dub. I do miss Behind Me! And other such classic lines. But I'll do you one better. Star Ocean 2 would have been the perfect remake if it let you toggle individual characters' dubs. So you could still have, like, Shinji Ikari Claude. But now bear my Arctic now bear my Arctic fruit. Now bear the winter of my discontent. That's in Shining Force 3. I wouldn't really know. I got Shining Force 3 back when I just didn't really use magic for any reason. Well, we will not have any dub actors in Shining Force 2 or 3. Really, you piece of... I'm mad. I am literally angry with rage. Back to town. Now we're gonna try and ride this out for a bit. We're just gonna try and ride this out for a little bit. Ooh, Slade's about to die too, I think. No. Remarkable, actually. I'm remarking on it. Poisoned on the main character. Get detoxed, nerd. Not a single YouTube clip of Now Bear My Arctic Glass was not recorded through Tin Can. I don't think YouTube in general kind of acknowledges Shining Force 3. that is not a game that people seem to care much about, except like if you're a hardcore Sega alignment, then you will care about Shining Force 3. If you're not, then you don't. Most of YouTube doesn't seem to care about the Saturn. I've seen some stuff. Although it's all, you know, this obscure, inaccessible gem that nobody could play because it was in Japanese. You can just say Grand. People can play Grandia. Good video about the Panzer Dragoon series. That's fair. But, like, the most recent, Saturn video I watched was on the Gundam Blue Destiny trilogy. And boy would I like a translation of those, but... If I've gone quiet, Fire Whiskers, it's because I'm trying to remember what that one side-scrolling brawler you made a video on was. Three Dirty Doors or Monster Maulers? I think neither. I may have to go look. You forgot Baroque was originally on the Saturn. Look, Baroque is a great game. Let me just scroll down to the very bottom of my YouTube followed list. What the hell am I thinking of? I think it was, Steam Gear MASH. No, it was Tri-Rush Deppy. It was Tri-Rush Deppy. Straight to cousin. Yep. It's cool. He lives. Gotta call out at GDQ. Do you mean like a shout-out positive, or a call-out negative? Alright, well we gotta go back to town and, Alicia, please link your YouTube channel. Anyway, we gotta go back to town, which is around here somewhere. Thank you. It's around here somewhere. Here it is. Did either of those witches happen to drop anything? Not that I'm aware of. Check shop deals. Okay. Okay, nobody's poisoned. I got that, right. Okay, deals. You must be surprised. A power ring. For all of my money. All of my fucking money. Sure. Who gets it, Oog? Obviously. Slade, obviously. Whoever killed it had a full inventory. Well, yeah, most of my characters have full inventories at this point. What does true strength cost? Everything. It's true, everything. Everything that matters to me matters in this world. What does true strength cost? What does true strength cost? $59.99. $3,000 gold. Yeah, 3,000 gold. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, now we go. Nope. A strong broth. I would like a strong broth. We're going to Mount Volcano. Peter, would you like to fill me in on Mount Volcano? You wanna help me out here, Peter? You know where we're going, Peter. Left. Right, yes, left. Okay. Not here. Alright. So we'll go back this way. The other right, that's correct, yes. Aha, Mount Volcano. You'll come to the foot of Mount Volcano through this dark cave. But I heard this cave is home to a hobgoblin. Yes, it is. Who said that? Me, the hobgoblin. Get out of my swamp. Welcome to my home. Enjoy your visit because you're not leaving. Alright, so, this feels like it defeats the point of the stage gimmick. One chest. Wait. I'm not allowed to search in battle, am I? Right. Alright, that's fine. This kind of does feel like it defeats the purpose of having a dark battle screen. If I can just shine my magic flashlight around. Alright. Come straight up the middle. Oh no, I'm gonna get batted. The bat's gonna fly up and it's gonna use Blaze 2 and it's gonna kill my dudes. Would I rather have Fog of War? Yes. It would make more tactical sense. Alright, let's... I think there was exactly one battle in one of the Gaiden that had, Fog of War. Like, it was some enemy's special stage gimmick, and then we killed them and it never showed up again. Like, having magic balls. Go ahead and heal up. No sense in leaving the centaur wounded if she's right there. The centaur. We've gotten very reductionist on Chester all of a sudden. Particularly since, you know, May exists. A few fights like this in the game. Oh, that's good. Like, that's better than nothing. Honestly. Okay. Not the ideal outcome. Not what I was hoping for. Can't really do that either. Peter? Assist me, Peter. Jaha's skull literally absorbing arrows. Yeah, use that boosted attack strength to stab a weakened dwarf. Is it harder to hit enemies who are partially in the darkness? I mean, that would be cool at least. Did I bring back Oog? Yes, he's right over there. Damage by 7. Ow. Yeah, right there. Go ahead and slug that goblin. Can't retaliate, because too close. And Yaha can poke it up. There comes the bat. Alright, I don't think Bowie should stay in on this one. Have bad news. Oh, good. That's good news for people who love bad news. I'm sorry, there's a lot of modest mice on my Blue Sky timeline lately. And a lot of very immodest mice, come to think of it. Anyway, what, pray tell, is the bad news? Yes, charge in there, Peter. Way to go. You sit there and, I don't know, suck up shots. The numbers are hard-coded for special things going on and rarely deviate. Every unit has a 1/32 chance of every attack to dodge, and this is flying, there's a 1/8 chance to dodge. I makes sense. I don't know if that's exactly bad news. I mean, like, I kind of want this game to be more tactical than it is, but I know that if it is more tactical than it is, I'm going to lose at it. So, what I want and what is, like, actually playable game design for me is probably deeply at odds. Oh, nope, here comes... No, okay, good, good. I thought it was going to be an AoE. This is just freeze. That's okay. Slade can be a little cold as a treat. Alright, what are you again? You're an archer. That's fine. The bats are coming, but not very fast. Counterattacks are 1-8, doubles are 1-16. Like this one. Crits are also 116. I'm reading this as like 1/16 scale, which is incorrect. Peter's level 12. More damage. Good, Peter. Way to go, Peter. You're not petering out anytime soon. Well, I gotta do what I can with what I got, okay? Just stay there, Slade. A joke that will make sense in about 2 to 3 streams. Nice. I love when I will absolutely have forgotten the setup by the time the punchline arrives. That's good bricking. Alright. Chester, that's fine. Chester can absorb 2 hits and not get poisoned. Good work, Chester. Shoot him down, Phoenix.
Laser!
Out here dodging lasers.
Rage!
Little bit of rage. Wee little bit of rage. Hey, is Muddle worth a shit yet? The lasers are much later in the game. Okay. Much later in the gamer. Oh, alright. Soon you too will begin shooting lasers. I should not be blocking up my bricks like this. Yeah, you're about to... No! Amazing! Good shot. You're about to cast Fireball. I knew it. Lowers your accuracy and is inaccurate. Muddle 2 is also inaccurate, but actually confuses things, which can be beneficial. That's cool. Just keep healing that centaur. My fourth is a laser chicken, a centaur, a healer to jerk off the centaur, and a guy with an axe. There we go. You gonna get a level out of that? No. What about you, May? You gonna get a level out of that? No. There are no levels anymore. There is only Zool. Alright, we're down to 2 enemies, though. One of them is a hobgoblin, which... Let's get a preview of this. Oh, we're not allowed to. Wait, no, yes we are. A middle axe, you hit hard and you have good defense. Zool has candy. I did not realize this. Zool's got candy. Ba-bum-ba-bum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Zool's got candy. Oh god. Why are we oh godding? Zool Intergalactic Ninja, the only Amiga game sponsored by Chupa Chups. Oh yeah, that game. Yeah. That's the one I keep confusing for Boppin' for some reason. No, not Bop It. Boppin'. The puzzle game with the weirdly angular people. I think it was weirdly violent, made by a webcomic lady. Do I mean Zoop? I might, I don't know. I only know what I'm talking about like a third of the time here. Oh, Peter, are you gonna die? No, you became an egg. Comics about, yeah. Alright, heal up. And now we just all gang rush the hobgoblin. No, I don't think any murder is gonna take place as such. I think it'll be fine. Peter is, however, going to slurp up this experience like a goddamn milkshake. Alright, now we can... a silver tank! Like... a gas tank? Or... that icon does not help. Nothing happened. Okay. I don't know what that's for. Oh wait, is it a weapon? I'll ever do from sand land in this game. Be more obvious later. Oh, here's a door. It is a weapon. Oh, good. There is Mount... thingy. Hello. How did you come to Polka Village? Polka Village? Nobody has come to this village since, oh, you defeated that hobgoblin. Wow, now we can use that tunnel to travel between Polka and the wilderness area. Young men these days are lucky. I wish I was young again. You look like you potentially have too much armpit hair to put your arms down. Hold on. Nothing? Okay. Breathe deeply.
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
Wonderful air, huh? Yeah, I'll save. I just wanted to look around first. But I'm sorry, I didn't run straight to the save point. Let's get that taken care of. Clank, clank. All of our weapons are made by me. But who uses them in this peaceful country? Protect milk. Protect milk is defense, if I recall. Honestly, I'm still not sold on May. She is my most replaceable member right now. But I am pretty sold on Sarah. So I think giving Sarah some actual defense might help. Oh, wait a minute. Bowie. The guy who can't die or we fucking lose the game. He'll improve himself. Well... if Protect Milk is raw, it does not protect, only murder. I think all milks are raw in Fantasyland. I'm sorry, I don't think pasteurization is invented here. Cheese is non-raw milk. Alright, I can't really argue with that. I'm gonna give this to Sarah. Boosted by 2. That kinda gets her out of the wiener zone. A little bit, like Bowie. Bowie is a wiener. Shining Force 1 had that's true. Help! Help! I can't get up! You, please, turn me over! Are you a wimp? Push harder! Well, okay, no, fuck you. You see a turtle lying on its back, but you don't help it. Why don't you help it? Because the turtle's a jerk! Good, good, push! Sorry, I had to test you. I'm happy to meet you. He must like you. Oh no, I can't tell you who he is. See you later. Navi? Okay. Hi. Do I have any money left over? A little bit. Don't need to buy any of that. Pursue the Fae. Nothing ever went wrong by pursuing the Fae. You're correct, of course. A long sword and a bronze rod. Those are the only things we really need. So, un long sword, s'il vous plaît. Fuck. Hold this. Now, I know that if I got rid of the sandals, I could probably equip Bowie with a lot less hassle. But then I would be getting rid of the sandals. Get rid of the antidote. No. Okay, yeah, I probably should, but... I do have two antidotes. The sandals are useful. The sandals are useful? I mean, admittedly, they do make amusing noises that keep me entertained. So... Antidotes? More like anti-don'ts. They spark joy. True? Alright, bronze rod. There's probably two here. Yep. Cousin, do you actually need... Now, Sarah is the one whomping people. Sarah needs the Wompty-Domp rod slinger. There we go. Okay. Cousin, I don't think, needs an update. Hi, who are you? Mount Volcano is home to beastmen. We were a warlike tribe, but we've almost forgotten how to fight. Almost, he says. To the east is the sacred Volcanon. Okay. You're not aware, but Volcanon has become irritated. Well, I'm aware now. Like that, and it's getting worse. What's wrong, you ask? Ah! Whoa! Mount Volcano erupted! It's an evil omen! I'll say it is. A book. Viva Friendship! Viva Mexico! And Volcanon, okay. God! Stop doing that! Oh no, they rotated his shadow. Oh. The beast man checks the boy. Good heavens, he's badly injured. May or may not. What's all this noise? Mayor, a boy from the mountain is seriously injured. What? Oh, his eyes are seriously damaged. Oh. Oh, okay. He must have been caught in the eruption. He needs prompt treatment. Yes, bring him into my house. This who I think it is? Yeah, I think it is. Ah, stop, no! I don't want to see. My head aches. He came down from the mountain. He's not from Poco or Beto. Where did he come from? And where did he go? Where did you come from, Odd-Eye Joe? Who are they? They're looking for something. He's not here, not under the cliffs. There are marks of a battle here and there. Against the Birdmen of Beto? Could be. See those volcanic rocks? Nobody but Volcanon can do that. He's never before killed Birdmen, but... Who's that? Stupid Polka kids! Vulcan people are cowards that live in peace. They shall never return alive. Yeah, there's no, like, magma flow. Magma is just a suggestion. Magma was invented by Big Volcano to sell you obsidian. Of course! Now there's like a gazillion hobgoblins. This is what happens when you let Spider-Man drag on too long. We're hanging back a little bit. I'm trying to decide if I actually want to seriously fight this battle, or if I want to just drop off and go eat the pizza that's waiting for me. Pizza is not actually frozen. Pizza is takeout. The parallax background is a neat touch. It is. Good shot, cousin. Level 13! Learn Dispel. Dispel is status buffs off, right? That does not seem hugely helpful. Silence? Okay. I can see a use for silence. Like, if I don't get around to killing those mages in a timely fashion. We might need the sounds of silence. Or a vampire bat, yes. Bowie's level 13, attacking free spy 2. Good work, Bowie. You have enough MP to do this. Everybody's hitting level 13, that's nice. Detox is level 2. What purpose does that serve? More range, I guess. Peter, honey, do you want to hit level 13 too? You sure do? Peter is an XP sponge. If I was bothered by that, I would be bothered by that, but I'm not. Oh, well done. Okay. Slade is too powerful. Push. You know, I'll give it this. Shining Force 2 feels like, so far, the best balanced game of the series in terms of, I don't feel like I need to be grinding at all. Just walking through the levels and occasionally having to redo because somebody died is keeping me, like, concurrent. Is it gonna stay that way, more or less? Because I really feel like very pleased with the way they did this so far. Yeah, if anybody is falling a little bit behind. And May should pick up her level 13 here. Yep. There is a notorious grinding spot near the end of the game, but you can get somebody out of Mothball. See, I feel really okay with that. Like, what I hear there isn't you have to grind, but you can power up your force. No egress, no loss, no enduring, no random encounter playthroughs are perfectly doable. Thank you, Onwood. I'm making a guess at that. And hello. Alright, hold on. Alright, what are you? You know Heal and Blast, Death Monk. Get me a couple of those. Alright. They're probably going to be preoccupied healing themselves. Or each other. You finished this as a child, so it's not grindy. Children have a lot of persistence. Don't underestimate your children, your childhood. The battle where the enemy starts 500 tiles away from you. I believe that those will happen. Okay, how hard does a Death Monk hit? Oh, you got the glowy grabbers? Yeah, it's okay, Peter. You can... May can pick up the spare. Yeah, are you coming down here, or are you waiting for me to get up there? Waiting for me to get up there, I assume. Alright, I'm gonna have Slade hang back for a minute. Oh, Alright, that's fine. That's fine. He'll live, yeah. Good, I was hoping to lure him down here. Ha My centaur is faster than you. Oh, he shot. Good shot. He's not coming down here, is he? Stay alive, you giant carrot. I do think after this stage, we are going to call it, though. Once the stage is done, I'm gonna be done. I am hungry, and there is pizza out there. I can smell it. Oh, there's Jaha's level 13, and he only gets one attack. Enjoy pizza, but it is not possible for you to not enjoy pizza. Peter continues to be Peter. And May continues to be May. Oh! I really thought that would kill. It's cool that I'm at a point where I can want to do one more stage. Yeah, I do like, I do actually like Shining Force, believe it or not. It's startling to me that I like Shining Force now, but I do like it. I guess the next step is getting to like Fire Emblem, and then we can move on to War Song, or Langrisser. Soon I'll be streaming Idea Factory games at you folks, and we'll see who the true masochists are out there. We cannot move to Langrisser, why not? Add a layer game? I do have a couple of those ready and waiting. Can I imagine the chat with Satoshi Arishihara? Yeah? We'll have a special screening of Plastic Little. Okay, maybe we won't do that. I like not being banned from Twitch, but... I think Peter can sit there and tank for a while. Kevin can't. That's fine, though. He'll be okay. He's not gonna die like that. Probably. Maybe. I hope. Alright. I think we got this. I think we got this. Yep, here comes the Death Monk. Slate is a lot better than yours was. It's possible. I don't feel particularly RNG blessed. Like, I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting a lot of just average 1-1-1 levels. So I don't feel like I'm particularly... Oh, the Power of Ring! Yes, I gave him the power ring! Also, Peter is a fucking freak. Like, what the hell, Peter? Attack 37! Which is one below Slade with the power ring equipped. Or one above, I'm sorry. Peter is a freak. I am delighted to have Peter around, and I'm just worried that because he's been CPU controlled this entire time, they're gonna take him away from me. Oh no, you're coming around this way. Alright, never mind. Okay, Chester gets to wander away from this battle and contemplate his life choices. You got a herb? You got a herb. Good. Yeah, that's something. You'll stay alive this way. Alright, the actual Phoenix is going to have a tragic death scene any day now. It could happen. And then he'll come back in 3 chapters or some shit. Oh yes, heal yourself. Let me beat on you more. You XP pinata. Oh. Okay, May ruined it. May ruined it. That's fine. Thank you, May. Hold on, I don't trust. Give me the fucking cursor. No magic? No magic, alright. Every little bit of experience helps. Uh-oh. May, stop being made of butter. You are made of butter and worth 500 monies. Stop it. There we go. Alright. Oh, level 14. Bio horse ape. I'm sure there's a horse and an ape somewhere in his ancestry. Okay, is Ooga gonna live? Yes. My little tank. Bowie's level 14, that's 2 HP, that's good. How can you defeat devils? Ah, you have the jewel of evil around your neck. It's you, Bowie. We've been waiting for you. Oh, okay. Bowie, did you hear that? He said he'd been waiting for you. Why do the devils want you? We're not gonna answer that, apparently. Okay. Alright, let's go back to town. We're gonna save. I'm gonna go eat. You guys are gonna return to your lives. Ba-da-da-da-da. Hey, man. Her sweet? 'Cause I'm a beast man. Okay. I'm not hairy enough, though. I envy those hairy guys. Okay. I didn't ask about your fucking Tinder profile, man. Nobody's dead. Cool. Let's save. I don't know how to pronounce her sweet. Her swoot. Hairsuit. Fuzzy. Will I continue my adventure? No, I want to look at the cool shading. Hairsuit. Her suit, hairsuit, hair sweet. Yeah, I want to look at this witch's cool shaded robes. Look at the shading on that. That is so good. Rhymes with fursuit. There's no I in it. But there could be. Well, there isn't fursuit. That's true. I'm having a crisis of faith there. I don't know. Anyway, let me, Blarf. Amiga ass dithering. It's true. Her ass is there and it is dithered like an Amiga. She's got the boing ball, if you know what I mean. Alright. There is nobody on who I wish to raid into. Thank you. There is nobody on who I wish to raid into, so I am going to release you into the ether. Please have a good night. Please enjoy yourselves out there. Eat well, have a fat ass, and I will see you tomorrow for more Shining Force 2. 9:30, as always. Good night.